Right now, we are currently facing an unavoidable situation where the pandemic has forced all sectors, including economy and businesses, to consistently adapt and transform. It is interesting to see how optimization of digital platforms has proven to be a compulsory manner of transformation. This is particularly evident among people in the creative economy with a high level of resilience due to their high orders cognitive skills, technology savviness, and capability to keep innovating. With or without the pandemic, creative economy and digital economy will become inevitable. It is on this ground that I feel honored, and I would like to express my gratitude for the opportunity to share my thoughts regarding smart city breakthrough with digital economy and creative economy of Indonesia 2030 on this captivating occasion. Esteemed audience, I believe that discussing Indonesia is not merely uttering about the potential of its resources, formed by more than 17,000 islands and home to at least 270 million people. Indonesia plays as the fourth largest populated country in the world. Indonesian people are extraordinarily diverse, since they are composed of 1,340 tribes in 300 ethnic groups and speaking in more than 500 languages, discussing creativity narratives. These numbers have truly become an inspiring resource, a potential to be explored further, and a crucial asset in the creative economy sector. I also believe that having the topography as the world's largest archipelago country presents Indonesia with its own challenges. Equal distribution of infrastructures, logistics, basic services, connectivity, and disparities have become our main concern that always require urgent solution. This is where the digital economy and technology play a crucial role. The fact that Indonesia is placed as the fourth largest internet market in the world after China, India, and the US indicates that the vast number of Indonesian population are also quick in adaptation to the new technology. This fact should also be noted as another positive characteristic as we are approaching a new digital era. Indonesia has the advantage of its demographic bonus, which will peak in 2030. If the patterns follow the previous phenomenon as occurred in Japan in the 1950s, Singapore in 1991, Hong Kong in 1982, and South Korea in 2020. By 2030, Indonesia should be among the countries with the strongest economic power. However, in order to achieve that aim, we should pay extra attention to all influencing aspects. Among the unpredictable aspect was the COVID-19 pandemic, which has obviously required us to find innovative way to continue living with the new behaviors, proper ways to deliver product and services, and in many other aspects of life. It is during this global pandemic that people around the world have come to a consensus regarding the importance of social solidarity, the indispensable digital media, the convenience to stay at home regardless of any compulsory activity, and the essence of needs at the base of the pyramid. According to the report of an advertising technology company, Criterio, during this pandemic, 49% of Indonesian consumers shop online by downloading online shopping applications, both for the first time and for additional application. In a report titled Economy Southeast Asia 2020, 37% of internet users in Indonesia in 2020 are new internet users. Meanwhile, e-commerce has also become a sector that goes through the highest growth in Indonesia, up to 54%, or valued at $32 billion in 2020. At this point, please allow me to quote President Joko Widodo from the 10th Developing Eighth Summit in April 2021. The president mentioned that digitalization, artificial intelligence, computing power, big data, data analytics, machine learning have been presenting new breakthroughs, become the economy of the future. This statement justifies that preparing for the digital economy means preparing for the future of Indonesia's economy, as well as shaping our business sectors, entrepreneurs, our SMEs, through skillfully take advantage of the digital economy. It would mean handing out sufficient provisions of skills and knowledge regarding the digital technology for Indonesian people, so they can become an active and essential part of the future economy. In the past recent years, the first wave of digital disruption has swept the whole corners of the world. The implication of this disruption is the emergence of business models that are highly agile, so as e-commerce, ride-hailing platforms, delivery application, online booking for hotels and tickets, and digital content platforms. All these new businesses knock out all conventional business formats that previously dominated these factors. The number of active social media users rapidly increased, influencing the wider possibility of digital onboarding and leading the growth of digital startup. We have seen how digital marketplaces have started to replace a number of physical shopping centers, how video on demand contents have shaken the broadcasting industries, and also how online taxi service have distressed giant transportation companies. It is obvious, however, that this verse of digital disruption has not been fully optimized by our domestic companies. Many of us still become the object or commodities of the digital economy. All of these are related to the wide opportunities of the digital economy market in Indonesia. In a study released by Google Temasek, the mapping of Indonesian digital economy potentially can reach up to $124 billion in 2025. In 2020, amid the pandemic, e-commerce has become one of the main locomotives that drove the economic wheels, with an estimated contribution up to $44 billion, or about $587 trillion rupiah. Concerning the entirety of the digital population in Indonesia, connectivity has become among the most accelerated growth. In a report titled Digital 2021, released by Hotsuite, Indonesia is noted as going through a double-digit growth for connectivity, reaching up to 15.5% compared to its state in 2020. Social media users are also actively growing, reaching up at least 6.3%. This positive trend is proportionally to the growth of enterprises in Indonesia that exist in digital platform, which indicates that Indonesia has more potential than to be more merged digital market. But also as an active digital economy movers in Indonesia who are gaining more opportunities to conduct their businesses. Through a program of Gerakan Nasional Bangga Buatan Indonesia, or a national movement for Indonesian made, at least 12 million Indonesian SMEs have gone on board the digital ecosystem at the beginning of 2021. This number indeed represents only 19% of total population of Indonesian entrepreneurs, which amounts up to 64 million in total. But there is a trend of significant growth, up to 6% compared to the previous years. The government is targeting to reach up to 30 million entrepreneurs in the year 2030. Startup ranking indicates that Indonesia possesses at least 2,229 digital startup companies, bringing Indonesia into the 5th position of countries with the highest number of startups in the world. This has been unquestionable, led to a wide opportunity for Indonesia, not only to optimize the digital economy, but also to come up with solutions that are tailored or customized according to the diverse challenges in Indonesia. The first wave of disruption has forged Indonesia digital champion in 3 main areas that are determined by the new behaviors during the pandemic: e-commerce that dominates over physical shopping activities, ride-hailing and food delivery that offers safety, convenience, and practicality. The Indonesian government and all related stakeholders are currently designing and implementing several policies and programs in an effort to accelerate the digital transformation of Indonesian entrepreneurs that would still be relevant and resilient in the future economy. The cross-ministerial and institutional synergy has presented the national movement of Bangga Buatan Indonesia, or Indonesian Made Pride. In 2021, the objective of this program are expanded. So it is no longer only to increase the number of SMEs digital onboarding, but also to cover the aspect of transaction in numbers, as well as the activation and publication in both conventional and social media. Programs related to the preparation and development of Indonesian digital economy has also been released by a number of ministers. Among them is the Ministry of Communication and Informatica, that is responsible for the fundamental aspect, which are the infrastructure and connectivity, as well as digital literacy. The Ministry of Cooperative and SME, that cover the fundamental aspect of business management training, business process improvement, financial and market access, and the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy, that cover the aspect of value creation and creative economy exploration. On the other hand, private sectors, such as telecommunication operator, simultaneously take strategic roles. These include training and development of talent related to startup digital technology enterprises, as well as business incubation, link and match, talent scouting, and innovation. All these efforts from the government are an attempt to pave the way into the second wave of digital disruption, which can create up to 90 billion US dollar in value over the next 3 years. Businesses that will thrive include insurtech, gaming content OTT that has the highest estimated value, edutech, health tech, and fintech. So, with the presence of the 5G technology, the second wave digital disruption will arrive in no time. Whether we want it or not, we have to be prepared, fully optimizing the potential of Indonesian digital economy, powerful in the digital sectors, powerful in the economy sectors. On this occasion, I would like to invite all who are attending this forum to look far ahead into the future, to prepare the future MSMEs, an entity of entrepreneurs who are relevant to the narrative of the future, who are ready to elegantly serve the second wave of digital disruption, which will be marked by the 5G implementation. In general, 5G technology redefine our mobile experience through different capabilities, enabling us to enhance our activities and performances. In a nutshell, 5G comprises the following three capabilities: enhanced mobile broadband, massive machine type communication, and ultra reliable and low latency communication. The enhanced capability compared to 4G include peak data rate, area traffic capability, network energy efficiency, and many more. The implication of this capability will really change our behavior and lifestyle, presented by a number of scenarios as follows. Consumer application mainly include the wide aspect of entertainment, education, and health. Enterprise application offers significant practicality and productivity compared to the current condition in a variety of activities, including drone monitoring, remote machinery, smart factory, and many more. Among the most important implementation of 5G, it is ability to unleash a smart city ecosystem. Smart governance will be made possible within the context of fast response for public emergency, swift public services, smart traffic planning, environment monitoring, and smart security. Within the context of a 5G smart city, the existence of smart city would also be inevitable, which would include energy allocation, remote grid maintenance, and real-time tracking of good deliveries. The third scenario of the smart city is the smart living, which cover smart healthcare, smart household, and smart education. Here is where the most fundamental aspects in our life will be significantly transformed. Food and agriculture sectors will prevail with the new spine of Internet of Things, which will ease the observation, data collection, analysis, and decision-making process within a blink of an eye. Precision farming will be an integrated concept that optimizes land use in harmony with the most advanced technology such as drone, micro, and even nano satellite. There will be a similar occurrence in the usage of digital technology in the health sectors due to the implementation of artificial intelligence and IoT, started from the early assessment or an attempt of preliminary diagnosis, connected to medical doctors or experts who are accommodated by a digital platform. Continue with varieties of light therapies or medical treatments that can also be conducted online. It does not end at health. The aspect of wellness, of total balance of the whole physical conditions, social, spiritual, emotional, intellectual, environment, and welfare of works will also be redefined. It includes, among other, nutrition observation and recommendations, lifestyle, and sport or exercise menu that are tailor-made for users. The next sector is obviously education. Aspects in this field barely went through any significant change since the beginning of the conventional education system. A prevalent mechanism of the education system is composed of teacher-student meeting, center, and standardized curriculum, and one-way instructional delivery of learning materials. The exploration potential is the education sectors have been expanded extensively due to the progressive advancement of digital technology and online connectivity. The design of educational methods and contents will be adjusted to the particular interests and talent of each student. The possibility to choose a career path that is most relevant to the available job opportunities in the future will be much wider, especially considering the learning modules that keep evolving in real time, adjusting to the users. To conclude this talk, I would like to remind us that the United Nations has declared 2021 as the International Year of Creative Economy for Sustainable Development. This has exactly given us the right momentum to gain more evidence about how digital disruption could actually accelerate the role of creative economy towards the inclusive impact and the real contribution in answering the challenges of sustainable development. It should particularly be evident at a city level, where identification of stakeholders and indicators of supporting factors can be measured and regularly updated in a more precise manner, which would assist the local government in making decisions and regulation. As with the two sides of coin, it has been since the beginning of the time. Indonesia is truly blessed with an abundance of natural resources, but it is also offered with severe challenges, with the archipelago being positioned along the ring of fire, threatened by flood and other forms of natural disasters. And so what transpires concerning the creative and digital economy in Indonesia? Our immense potential come in a package, along with their challenges and seemingly endless problems to be explored. With the forthcoming 5G, and the second wave digital disruption that are present in plain sight. I invite all of us to find a synergy, to take advantage to this momentum, and to pave our roads in preparing for the digital and creative economy for future and the world in general. Thank you.